Alright, traditional start here from Seashell. Seashell now as the Franks and Fjodr as the Mayans. Already a bad goat outside of the town center, but at least it's not idle time. Good scouting here from Seashell. Going in with 3 sheep. For the sake of eco-effectiveness, I would like this goat to be close to the villagers so that they don't have to walk. If you look here at Fjodr's eco, that goat of course terribly positioned. This one is good, underneath the town center. Some scouting too. Seashell opts to go to this wood line. It's further away from the TC. Other than this one, you're going to resources. Wrong hotkeys, of course. Oh, berries are not forward for either player, which is amazing. A ton of wolves in the middle. 8 wolves. Million gold tiles, of course, this being Gold Rush. Forward deer. Quite wallable on this side. I don't suspect too much to happen from here attacking wise. This side though will require large portions of wall. Backboard, which goes well against stealing them, against laming those boars. And for Fjodr, as both golds are forward, I don't like that. Yeah, but so are the seashells, even though this one is quite close to the GC. The stones are back, which is good. And the gold in the middle, I think, favors Seashell a little bit. So Fjodr with the Mayans, I expect some sort of archers play. The Seashell with the Franks, I expect some sort of scouts play in early feudal. Of course, in this map, gaining the middle and having TCs and castles in that gold is important, especially if the game goes the distance, because there's about 100,000 gold right there. Look at neutral resources. Yeah, nothing here. 3 tiles stone here to the west, nothing here to the south. The east, 3 tiles stone, and to the north, another neutral stone. Ooh, already they're fighting the eagle. Oh, the eagle should go down, but the idle time on the villagers is not good. Already 2 minutes worth of idle time. Seashell gets the first kill. Fjodr though ahead by 2 villagers. That's massive. 5 on wood, probably the limit here, unless he's going for a specific build order. He's already building that second lumber camp. Over 5 on the lumber camp, they start bumping into each other. Can become a little bit inefficient. Oh no! Fjodr is housed! He wants to queue up the villager! No! It's gonna be so much idle TC time! It's gonna be a villager's worth of idle TC time. More even, almost 2. A villager, of course, takes 25 seconds to queue up. Right, and we start seeing some house walling and the barracks. I do expect some army to come around. Still, with all the idle time, idle TC time, Seashell's still down by 2 vills. He's walling with 2. Long palisade walls. Palisade walls, of course, weaker than buildings. But they are faster to build. Fjodr already on his way to feudal age with 22 villagers. He wants to do archers. Yeah, he's gonna do walls. I don't like you. I'd like to have seen the walls be further forward to protect the gold. This gold is on the outside as well, so he's gonna have it. If he gets attacked, he's gonna have a tough time getting gold. Alright, we see the scout move a little bit. What's it gonna do? Is it gonna attack or is it gonna just scout? Oh, there's some action going on. Oh, a little bit of hit and running. Doesn't even get a weaken the villager. Oh, the scout is weak. These walls are a little bit stretched out. If Fjodr ends up attacking here, it will be a little bit awkward for Seashell to defend. Here, of course, you'll have the gold miners. Of course, this wall much better to protect the gold than this wall will be to protect this gold. Fjodr getting to feudal age. So much faster. What's Seashell doing? Is he going fast castle into knights? That's a bit dangerous. He can lose control of the middle quickly with archers. That's what it seems to be. Seashell with already 3 on gold. Already enough food to click the feudal age, of course. Few idle villagers here in the middle. They were the sheep villagers, of course. Still wide open over here. And wide open on this side. Should Fjodr decide to attack there. Alright, we see the double ranges, and now he's gonna get the villagers into gold. 8, of course, to keep production continuous. And the walls are finished, but this is still exposed. A few archers from Seashell will take the villagers away from this gold. This gold is outside of the walls, so it just counts. He's walled at least. He finishes building this up. Whereas Seashell, I'll just finish walling up the western side. Still has a 1-tile gap here that he should address. Yeah, here to the north. To the north and to the east there's nothing. Oh, they're going around the gates to mine the gold! That's so bad! Like, scouts will clean up those 2 villagers. That's how bad that is. Oh, Seashell already almost at feudal and already has a ton of food, so he will pull off the fast castle. But we already have 2 archers in the ranges. So that's a very late feudal. And Fjodr adding up army now, of course. Is he going blacksmith market or blacksmith stable? And blacksmith archery range. Not really sure I like the ranges here from the Frankish players. Alright, but he has the buildings and he's almost at the food that he wants. Here come 7 archers. 7 archers. Is he waiting for another one? He might be waiting for that one to go with 8 archers, and it's gonna be a nasty attack with Seashell on the way to Castle Age. He just has to weather the storm and they should be good. Attacking with the archers, yeah, a few villagers exposed here. That wood line isn't thick enough to prevent the villagers from attacking. This one is. Even with fletching, because he only has archers, I don't mind the defense upgrade being late. I like the noise of the wolves here. There are 8 wolves here in the middle. Oh, he sees the range now. Fjodr. Oh no, not what I wanted to do. Oh, all of a sudden he's out of gold. He doesn't... He has this back gold. It's not really back gold. Oh no, the palisade is gonna go down. He needs to produce as many skirms as he can. He just needs to weather the storm for the next half a minute. Oh, and he's gonna try to wall. Yeah, he could have walled. Ah, too late. The villager stumbled. That villager goes down. This guy should go down too. He throws in the skirmisher just to defend him. I was in Castle Age. If this is a stable, instead of producing skirms, it's producing knights. And like 3 knights melt this. Oh, this wood line is gone. That's gonna be so many kills. Oh, this villager here should go down too. Yeah, she goes down. Seashell pulls the villagers away from that wood line. Oh no, it doesn't. Ah, that knight should do nothing. Yeah, won't even get a kill. No, gets one. Gets a kill, so there. It's not enough value. You needed to get the knight to stay in the stable for the time being. 4 into stone, that won't do much, and that's a lot of idle time that Seashell has. Fjodr forcing those archers being absolute studs there. Oh, should be out of that gold too, but the second town center should be coming, and Fjodr clicked up. So the storm hasn't been weathered. Fjodr in a huge villager lead, 10 villagers. Oh, and just 1 knight, that's just not gonna be enough. They have the resources for more though. Oh, what am I saying? Yeah, so this army gets cleared. Alright, that's a forward market. Starting to destroy the wall a little bit. Alright, these archers should be getting at least middle control. 2 knights and 2 skirms should take them out. Oh, there's a villager here, that's unlucky. Yeah, so Seashell now will start producing from 2 TCs. I would like to see him throw everyone on wood and get a fast 3rd TC, at least at what booms opponents. I don't know about this engagement. The micro from Fjodr not the best as the units stumble upon one another and the villagers go forward without the control. And they go back. Now he has the control. He can absolutely build a TC either here in this northern area. That's exactly what he's doing. Or he could build it down here. Well, it's slightly safer. Yeah, building the house here not to get attacked. These villagers are idle. The Seashell still way behind on villager numbers. He was forced to build the 2nd TC in the back, while the Fjodr has a TC in the middle, getting the middle gold. His economy at home completely undisturbed. And Seashell with the base that's a little bit too large. If he gets attacked here, he will be able to do nothing again. Here, these might be able to do something. 13 archers, you could go on the offensive now. Seashell has 4 army units. I don't even know what they are. Alright, so a knight here, a couple of knights. So Fjodr, 16 villagers, doesn't really have the eco to produce another town center, but I would like to see it. And for a few of these villagers to go into farms. Very efficient farms here, I like these. These are also quite efficient as well. So, 2 ranges in the front. And all of a sudden it's starting to look dire towards Seashell. Not even producing armies, getting wheelbarrow. 19 vills, I don't think it's 19 on food. I don't think it's the most efficient way of doing it. But at least it's an upgrade, and there's a ton of food in the bank. Can keep producing from 2 stables. I think he wants to go to Imp as fast as he can at this point. Crossbows will just do so much. Castle in the middle, I'm not sure. This castle on this hill will defend the resources, but he has the economy, he has the army to just end the game. Oh, this is quite a smart town center. And if Seashell starts taking the sides of the map, he might even be able to attack Fjodr's base without having to go through the fortress in the middle. There's a mining camp on the gold next to the castle. And the scouts still trying to see where there are weaknesses. The Fjodr being very, very attentive. Looking out for exposed areas on the wood lines. If he gets like 5 knights in this, and the eco dies quickly, Seashell might find a way to equalize the game. Seashell with the lead in score because of the knights. Oh, the more knights that Fjodr lets Seashell create, the worse it is for him. 22 crossbows should take care of these knights, but more knights that come through for Seashell, the worse it is for Fjodr. Of course, Fjodr with a castle, he can click up should he have the resources. Seashell, not yet. He does have a siege workshop, which is a great move against archers, as they are usually quite weak to mangonel shots, and they don't deal too much damage against rams. Oh, and Seashell's going forward, bringing his knights in. Only 9 knights, but they should make quick work of this. And should Fjodr try to get them backwards into the castle for defense, he can just ignore them, go around the castle and get the eco at home. The wall, oh, that's a very good defensive castle. Oh, the knights are waiting. Oh, he's bringing vills forward. Is he gonna try to do something? Oh, he's gonna try to build the castle forward. A little bit greedy, but not patrolling in defense of the castle here. Oh, and the scout dies. That's unfortunate, but Seashell might already have had the information he needed from it. Going scouting with 1 skirm, that's not a bad move. The Frankish scouts, of course, have a ton of health. They might prove the difference here. The army numbers are just overwhelming for Fjodr. Got 32 crossbows hitting here in the front. If the mangonel can get the good shot, and this might turn around on its head. This castle should be huge. Not just protecting the mangonel, but providing some help for the knights to pull through. Oh, and he's even denying the gold a little bit. And being on a hill, the villagers died that much faster. 33 crossbows doing nothing. Seashell is on the verge of coming back into this one. Fjodr has the middle, but Seashell should start taking it down. I don't think these archers will do that much against the knights. Oh, now we see the Mango taking down the town center. Oh, the eagles are going forward! I want to see the knights. Where are the knights? They're behind the castle! What's going on? This castle will be denied. For the time being, as now we see the knights going forward, and now we're gonna see a fight. Now the villagers can go back to work. This town center will go down! Fjodr being a little bit too passive with the crossbows. They are going in. He wants to bring the eagles close. The eagles are going down. Seashell sees the castle, so he backs off. The crossbows are missing, and he wants to come in underneath his own castle. Oh, and that's gonna be huge. One of the archery ranges goes down. Seashell already has the foot to click up, doesn't have the gold, nor does he have the gold eco. A little bit too many on wood if he's not creating wood units. One of the ranges go down. Fjodr turning it around quickly. The Seashell turning it around quickly, I mean, and with forward stables. Ooh, this is gonna be a lot. I'm getting upgrades already for both the castle and the knights themselves. One knight sitting here defensively, I don't know, he's not on the defensive, so I don't know why he's doing it. Alright, I see a nice boom at home here with 2 TCs. Seashell, though, already on 102 villagers. The forward villagers are idle. He has the stone for another castle and almost for another 2 castles. Oh, and he's building the castles around the middle. Fjodr won't have too much of a chance, and with a castle underneath to protect the units, this should go up. The knights will be forced into action. Oh, the crossbows are taking the fills down. The fills don't have any accuracy. They don't have ballistics, so as long as Seashell keeps them moving, he should win, and the mangonels are also forward. Oh, is the castle foundation going down? No, it's not! The knights will protect the mangonels from the eagles. Oh, one of the mangoes goes down, but that bought him enough time to start building! Start building, come on, man! Oh, a bit of a raid with 2 knights! Oh, the mangonel might attack the knights back home. Oh, that's a ton of knights now! Seashell turning the game around in a hurry. Fjodr getting to imp first! It's getting Cdymz! The Mango taking down the barracks. Seashell has the resources to click up. Oh, we just queued up 15 knights! So many knights queued up. Fjodr with Cdymz should take the castles down, but these castles effectively denied some eco to Fjodr. Oh, and now a raid at home with knights. And it's gonna be massive. The Cdymz, of course, is the most defensed position this game has seen so far. The knights taking down the eco quite intelligently. Defensive castles are good, but the knights just have so much pierce armor and so much health. The castles won't do much, and the Cdymz might go down here. A hit with the knights is pulling that Cdymz away, sacrificing 400 total resources to save the other one. I actually approve of that move, because the knights now won't really have a chance in that castle. This castle should go down. And Seashell taking advantage of the Frankish cheaper castles, just build castles in Fjodr's face. They're going to imp first for Fjodr was huge. The Cdymz will take down castles uncontested. And Seashell will need a huge amount of knights against arbalests, possibly arbalests. Oh, murder holes coming in from Fjodr. I don't think he'll need them. But we never know. Already a lot of resources from Seashell. Castle in this position will be denied! Will be denied! He castled it at the last second, that's a good castle. Now the knights should go after the Cdymz. These knights should be able to do it, especially because the eagles are busy with these villagers. And villagers are going down for Seashell! Oh, Seashell is in a terrible position here. Still a minute and a half until he goes to Imp. And he... Oh, I don't agree with this. Like, you can recreate Eagle easily. Castles are so expensive. They are on hills though, so they're taking their time going down. Yeah, and right now he doesn't even want to risk losing his massive knights. The Seashell. So either sell the stone or start building defensive castles, and that's what he's going to do here. On Gold Rush, gold runs out quickly at your base. Still no relics for anyone. That would be a huge gold boost. Alright, so Seashell clicking up a little bit later. Doesn't have the forward castles to attack with. Doesn't even have one at home. Thus far. This equal a little bit exposed to a raid. Whereas Fjodr's economy at home is very well defended. Not just the house walls. This castle, the two castles are quite good. Cdymz still doing work. Oh, and this massive Cdymz is so strong. I'm not sure if these knights will be able to do this. They are going down. Fjodr is not even microing the Cdymz. So confident he is that the knights go down. Fjodr is Seashell, I mean, not even upgrading them to Cavalier. Or is he? He is. And he already has the upgrades from the blacksmith at level 2. I'd like to see the defense upgrade at level 3 to survive the archers a lot better. But, yeah, Fjodr, he could have attacked this gold, and this is all the gold Seashell has. Oh, this 3 Cavalier, I don't think they will finish the job. They will take at least one of the Cdymz down. Yeah, this should be game for Fjodr. Seashell has a ton of Cavalier, doesn't have the eco now to sustain anything, doesn't have Cdymz, the Cdymz down. That's a lot of Cdymzception. The only thing he has is the better units, so he doesn't have the numbers for them to be effective. Cavalier with equal resources takes down this army, but this is no equal resources and no murder rolls as well. Which means that the elite eagles will take the castle down. He has to pull the villagers away, but they're dying so fast. He has a monastery, no relic. Seashell calling the GG, and Fjodr gets map number 2.